you struggle in the kitchen to put some healthy, quality, quick, easy recipes together and put them on the table and make it fun and creative and interesting like I do? Well, I struggle. So I am bringing you along in my journey on my business page here to help that along and help myself. So today we are going to be making something that is really fun, and it's going to bring a little sprinkle of Mexican Fiesta into your kitchen today. So welcome here. We're going to be making smoky paprika quesadillas. Now, I won't be cooking them just yet. So this is just a sneak peek about the flavors, about the ingredients that we're going to need, just some health benefits of a couple of the spice or one of the spices in it. I'm focusing on the smoked paprika today. So I hope that you can follow along with me as we talk about this today. I'm really happy to be here. So if we haven't had the pleasure of meeting before, my name's Merla Kruger and I'm from Brandon, Manitoba, Canada. And like I said, here on my page, I am striving towards empowering women to put together quality and flavorful items in your kitchen that actually can make your life easier, and just with ingredients that are easy to find, this sort of thing, and actually also focusing on providing some natural health solutions to nurture your gut health. That's a new thing that I've started into because I have been struggling with some health issues myself, and I've aligned with a company that actually offers a lot of natural health solutions. So that's what I do here on my page. So if you have joined me live today, or if you're catching the replay, please give me a shout out and say hi in the comments. I would love to have you comment, and then I can always get back to you. I always enjoy doing that, and it's a good way to connect. I like to go live and just share who I am on my business page instead of just a post, instead of just a recipe or whatever, for you guys to see who I am, because I am building a business online. So, but also at the same time, I just want to share with you some of my experiences in the kitchen, some of my experiences in my health journey, to maybe some of this might be of help to someone else. So welcome here to this episode of Kitchen Flavors with Merla. That's what I call it. So where I'm sharing my journey. So today we're going to just start off by what I do normally on my Wednesdays now is I just share a little bit with you about what I'm going to make, and share the ingredients and some of the health benefits. So we'll get started. So I create these recipes myself. I kind of figure out what I want to make, or an idea of it, and then I go searching and hunting, and I add in things that I like and enjoy into my recipes to make the recipes my own. So this started out as just a basic quesadilla, and then it's just kind of went from there. So I've named it Smoky Paprika Quesadillas. How many of you out there, please share in the comments, or give me a wave, give me a shout out. Tell me if you like quesadillas, and have you made some different ones? What do you like? So I'd love to hear your comments on that. So for this recipe, it's a short, easy one, of course. Quesadillas are pretty easy to make. Are you in a hurry? Do you need something satisfying for your tummy that just takes 15 minutes to make? Well, here you go. So the basic ingredients are going to be your canned black beans, rinsed. Now, I try to find organic if I can. I can't always find organic, so I wasn't able to with the black beans, but not everything on my page and everything I talk about is organic, but I do like to focus on that because the company that I'm with actually offers them. So I forgot to introduce myself, or did I? I'm Merla Kruger from Brandon. I think I did. Okay, I'm getting a little mixed up today. Anyways, I didn't want to come on here without saying who I am. So, okay, the ingredients. We're going to do the black beans first. That's what we need first. And then we're going to need some Montery Jack cheese. Now, you can use whatever cheese you want. If you want a little more kick, you could add the one that's got the spices in it. There's a Montery Jack that it's called, I think it's called Pepper Jack. I just chose the plain one because I kind of have to be careful with spices. And then add in some of your homemade salsa, or if there's a salsa that you like to buy. I make my own salsa. So that's going to be a half a cup of your salsa to add in there. And your tortilla shells. Now, tortilla shells can be interesting to find, right? Ones that are healthy. I'm trying to steer away from a lot of whole grains, but when you're talking about a tortilla, I don't really want the choice of a corn tortilla, but some people might. So you can use what you want. But I found these. I thought I'd share these. These look kind of interesting, and I've never had them before, so I'm going to try it with this recipe. They're protein tortillas. So this tortilla has it's specifically formulated to give you more intake of protein in your diet. So they are made with pea and fava bean protein. So each tortilla shell has 13 grams of protein. So I'm up in my game with my protein these days, so I thought that was a good option because I'm on kind of a life change journey of weight loss, not really losing weight, but just focusing more on getting healthier, and I have managed to drop some weight. So anyways, more protein is always a good thing. And then you want to use some kind of an oil. So you can use olive oil if you want. I've chosen to use avocado oil because I'm working on incorporating more avocado into my diet. So I figure the olive oil is a good choice, and it works well when you're sauteing or doing something like this. So that was my oil of choice. And then for a little bit of a topping, once you make your quesadilla, you could actually, I'm going to slice up an avocado. Either you could serve it on the side, or you could, add it to the top of your tortilla when you're eating it, whatever you choose. But this is a great side. And then just topping it off with either sour cream or a Greek yogurt. I've chosen a coconut yogurt. It's something new that I've found, and I've been doing a little bit of research, and coconut is a great option for weight loss. It actually has polyphenols in it that are helpful in the weight loss journey. So I'm up in my game with coconut. And then you've got your spices. Okay, so we're focusing on the smoked paprika. Now this is not an organic one that I found. I'm using this one up because I bought it a while back and I want to use up what I have. You know how I am with that. And the company that I'm with actually does have organic smoked paprika, but I want to use this up first. So just so you know, we do have that option with the company I'm with. And then we've got ground cumin. This is an organic one that I'm going to be using with the company I'm with. And then some coriander, which was just some that I had left over. I'm going to use that up. So coriander is a nice spice to use. So those are kind of the three spices that we have in there. Excuse me for looking down, but I have some notes. I don't want to forget anything. And then the recipe, actually, I added in, because I love red onion, some chopped red onion to add into your quesadilla. So I'm going to chop that up. Now you notice I'm not in my kitchen. I'm being lazy today, and I just thought sometimes I just like to sit and share with you guys from my office where I do a lot of my planning. I do plan my recipes. I go online, so I'm sharing with you from here. So that's kind of what's all in it, right? So now we just, you know how easy quesadillas are, but basically I love the quick and easy method. So some of the recipes I had were like, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm like, nah. I found one that I liked. The directions were super easy. So you just combine everything together. So you're going to combine your pinto beans, of course, drain them. And, or not pinto, you could use pinto. These are black beans, but pinto beans would be a great option in your quesadilla as well. So we've got you just combine your beans and your cheese. So you're going to shred up 1 cup of the Montery cheese, half a cup of your salsa, and your tortilla shells you'll have. So on the side, but you'll combine your beans, the cheese, and the salsa and your spices together. For the spices, half a teaspoon of organic cumin, a quarter of a teaspoon of coriander, and a half a teaspoon of your smoked paprika, and a quarter a cup of your chopped red onion. So you just throw that all together. And about a half a cup or so, you can decide what works best for you. Just lay that on half of your tortilla, fold it over nicely, and just press it down to kind of try to seal it a bit. You might have a big spatula. And then you're going to heat up a teaspoon of your avocado oil. So I'm going to be making 2 of these, so you would need a teaspoon each time. And just warm up your skillet, a nonstick skillet. And because if your pan is large enough, you could when you fold over the quesadilla, the tortilla, it just makes up half, so you can put 2 halves in one. So, and you just fry them up 2 to 4 minutes on each side, and that's it. Transfer to a cutting board. And then you can just add your avocado and your coconut yogurt. Makes a really nice little snack. So I'm going to be, or a meal. You could add a salad. You can add another side of some kind if you want. You could do like rice on the side if you want. There's so many different options, but this is going to be our little Mexican flair. So I hope that you try it. I hope that you enjoy it. And actually, I'm going to be doing my micro video. That's what I'm doing now. Instead of making everything right here on Wednesdays, I put it together and do up a little micro video, so it's quick, easy, fun to watch with music, whatever, and they go a lot farther on social media. So that's why I'm doing it that way, to just get a bit more eyes on what we're doing here. So yeah, so anyways, that's what we're doing today, and I hope that you enjoy it. And if you have any interest at all in any of the spices that I'm talking about, or if you're interested in natural health, please feel free to reach out to me, because these companies that I'm part of are amazing, and they have a side gig that you can get involved in if you want to do a business with either one of them. So would be very happy to share with you any details on this. So thanks so much for joining me today. I'm on Instagram as well here, so it's nice to be with you today, and we'll catch you next time on Kitchen Flavors with Marla. Take care.